this office does not exist anymore. I said, I'm down. 800k tijono. 800k tijono.
Sitting watching TV and the bad girl will come on. Say you know, yeah, now Moni talk.
Hey guys, it's your girl Moni. Welcome back to Moni Talks. It's another story time. So this time my story is traveling during a pandemic, during COVID-19. Like I've been in Nigeria the whole year. I've not gone anywhere. I've not traveled, and I was just like, nah, B, I need to go. Somebody released the shackles from your girl. I'm tired. So I was like, you know what? I'm an American citizen. Like I'm gonna just catch the evacuation flight back to my country since I have Bali. Come and see me see trouble. So getting out was not a problem. Well, actually it took me about 3 weeks to a month to find an evacuation flight. I think I left July 16th. So I was actually looking for a flight from like June, but all the flights were like sold out. There was no flight to catch, so I'm just like, they were sold out, they were not replying. The embassy finally sent me an email and they were like, oh yeah, we have so a flight on July 16th, Ethiopian Airlines. And I was like, I need to be on that flight. So they were like, but this is the part that I didn't understand. They said pay money into this account, $2,000. What's that in Naira? I think it was like 800k. Yeah, it was like 800 and something k. Pay into this account and then send us a confirmation that you sent it. So obviously they don't have no phone number, they don't have nothing. They just want you to send 800 and something k to this account. Obviously, I'm me desperado. I sent it to. I sent it $100 something for one-way ticket. I sent it $100 something. Then I was calling the number, nobody was picking up. I finally Googled Ethiopian Airlines. I'm like, nah, I'm about to go to the office. I went to the office. They said, oh, this office does not exist anymore. I said, I'm down. 800k tijono. 800k tijono. I'm like, Ethiopian Airlines was illuminating GBT. But then I finally got through. Someone emailed me back. They were like, oh, I should send them my screenshot. I was like, I already did that. And then, no, let me tell you guys what happened. I realized, so I forwarded my friend the Ethiopian Airlines email. So I realized every time that I was emailing them, I wasn't emailing Ethiopian Airlines. I was emailing my friend. And she didn't tell me. So I'm randomly going through my sent box and I'm seeing that I kept sending her the message or whatever. So I asked her, I was like, how far now? Why didn't you tell me that I was sending you my accounts and everything? She was like, I don't know. I thought you figured it out. Anyways, when I figured it out, I did that. They finally sent me my flight confirmation number. Leaving the country was actually very easy. I got to the airport. Well, the airport was full, first of all. The airport was full, but it didn't take me that long. I think it took me like an hour plus to check in and everything. Everything was cool. We got on the flight, cool. Was there a layover? No, so there was a layover so we stopped in Ethiopia, I believe. Yeah, we stopped in Ethiopia and then we got another stop to Dublin. See, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I ate like weed gummies. So I was not, no. I did not eat weed gummies from Lagos to Ethiopia. I did that one standard, but then Ethiopia to Dublin was like, I think like 18 hours. I was knocked out. Literally, I woke up and I was in DC. I said perfect. Anyway, so I had me a good old time in Maryland. I went to Atlanta. I hung out with a couple like my friends and family. Had a good old time. I felt refreshed. After about a month in, I started getting, not even a month in, after like 2-3 weeks in, I get calls and texts from work like, oh, when am I coming back? This, that, and the third. And I'm just like, oh my God, what the freak? I'm like, oh my God, I have to go back. So yeah, so there was a doctor's appointment that I really needed to make, which I ended up making. And then, so coming back, I was looking for evacuation flights back to Lagos. So, come and see me see trouble. I'm like, they will soon fire me. I have to go and find. And then there were a couple of new projects that I'm working on that I definitely had to be back for. Bro, it was like God wanted me to come back fast because I literally googled evacuation flight from Lagos, from America back to Lagos, and then I found one, but it was like the next day. I said, what? God forbid. Anyways, so I just kept googling it, and then eventually I found a flight on Ethiopian Airlines for August 16th or 15th, like, but then it was from Houston. I said, all right, bet, and it was $1,500. So calculate the money. Let's be using calculator of how much I spent. So that's already 2,000 coming, Abi. 2,000 coming plus 2,000 coming back. 1,000 coming back. That's $3,500. Mind you, I have to buy a ticket to Houston first. So I bought a ticket from Houston first. That's another $500. What we on now? We on $4,000. Coming back to Lagos was a long process. First, you have to come with a corona test that is negative. It has to be earlier than 5 days and no later than 12 days. So after I got back from Atlanta, my friends were like, one of my friends, she deals with clients, so she's like, oh, she's going to get tested, and I was like, how long does it take to get your results? And she said 30 minutes, and I said, oh shit, let's go. So we go get tested. They asked us if we have symptoms of corona. Obviously we said yes, just so we did, but we just said yes, so because that's the rapid test. That's the test that you get back like fast. If you tell them, oh no, that you're fine, you just want to get tested, 7 to 10 business days is when you are getting your result. So you have to tell them, my throat is paining me, my nose, I can't breathe, I've lost sense. You have to just be lying. Anyways, yeah, so obviously I'm a Nigerian. I learned from the system. Yeah, so we got our results within 30 minutes. I didn't get the uncomfortable test. So when you do the rapid test, the test is not really uncomfortable because they put it like at the tip of your nose. So I was cool. So not knowing that when you get back to Lagos, you actually have to do another corona test. But we're gonna get there. Anyways, so I get my test back the same day. I get to Houston, guys. First of all, let me even tell you, leaving Maryland was a problem. My weight was, I had 2 bags. Obviously, 2 of your bags have to be at least 50 pounds each. One bag was like 75 pounds. Another one of my bags was like 63 pounds. Bruh. So I had to go buy a 3rd bag. I had to buy, because she was telling me my weight, my luggage was going to be, I think she said $800 extra. She either said $680. She said some wild price. So I just went to go buy luggage, which was $200. So I went to buy extra luggage. So 4,000, that first plus 200. Now we're on 4,200. So I buy a 3rd bag. Obviously, you have to pay for a 3rd bag. You have to pay like $200 for a 3rd bag. And my other weight was still overweight, so I had to pay like 2 to 3 something. I think I want to say 2 something. Let's just say 250. So that's 2 something. So we're on $4,450. So that was already a whole drama on its own. I get to Houston, guys, and obviously I have like all this luggage. So my flight in Houston lands at 1:30, and my flights to Lagos was at 3 o'clock. So if you see the way I was rushing, oh my god. See, I first even removed my wig, first of all, because I knew it was going to be chaotic. So I first even removed my wig. I'm going through all this drama. I'm even happy I'm wearing a mask. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna recognize me, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I saw one of my friends, but like I just acted like I didn't see them because I was so stressed out. First of all, I almost killed myself. So you know the escalator, instead of me instead of me to just take elevator JJ with all my luggage, I was gonna take escalator with a cart. I already knew this was the beginning of the end, but I was just like, let me just be lucky. So I'm going up the escalator with my freaking luggage, and we get to the top of the escalator, and I was like, Moni, you're about to die, because you're dumb, you're stupid, and now you're about to pay for your stupidity. I get to the top of the escalator, dun dun dun, come and see how the escalator pushes me back. All my luggage is tumbling all over me. I'm trying not to fall over the escalator. Some Nigerian lady had to help me. Like 2, 3 other people, they were looking at me, staring at me, and shaking their head. I said, I've been wearing shame. And you cannot even offer assistance to somebody. So anyway, some lady helped me. I was crying because I was just so frustrated. I was on my period. I was already cranky as hell. Like I was just crying. This lady said, you know, you could have killed yourself. Da-da. Duh, I know that, but this is not the time for you. Read the room, lady. You think this is the time for you to be telling me I could have killed my auntie? Anyways, but I'm really grateful for her help. She was really nice to me. That happened, boom. So I'm rushing to get to my gate. So I get to my gate. Hey, guys, if you see the line, oh, I even wish I recorded it. If you see the line, and I'm even the last person on the line because obviously I'm late. Literally, guys, there were like 100 people on the line. And then I was already standing in line, not knowing that you have to go to another line first to show your negative corona test. So I did that. They check your temperature, which is really crazy because they brought like all Nigerian doctors to come and check our corona papers and stuff. Anyways, boom. So I'm in the line just waiting and waiting. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was in that line from like 2:05 to like 5:30. Oh, just know our flight was definitely delayed, honey. I was in that line too. I didn't get out the line until like 6 o'clock. Oh yeah, by the way, I get to the front of the line and yep, my bag is overweight again. I have an extra bag and my bag is overweight. So that's already another 250 racks. So let's add that to the price. $4,450 plus $260. That's $4,710. So that's almost $5,000. Was this trip worth it? Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna put my Cash App and my Zelle on the bottom of my GT bank account, so you guys can pity me. So anyways, that whole situation happened, and then guys, this is not even the worst part of this story. So obviously by the time I check in, everything is done. Habla. What time is it? I think it's like 5:36 p.m. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna get on the plane. So cause they were like, oh, rush to the gate, they're waiting for you, blah blah blah. If you see me running to the gates, So I get on the plane, everybody's giving me like evil looks because obviously I'm late to the flight, and then I get in and then I see everybody sweating. Apparently they've been on the plane for hours and hours and hours with like no AC, which is like crazy, but whatever. Anyways, I sit down and they said they have to delay the flight because the temperature is too high and they can't fly in 100-degree weather. Meanwhile, we're seeing other planes flying, so I'm just like, oh, okay. So after a while, they just seemed like they were dulling me. So me, oh, let me not even lie, there was this like old lady that was sitting next, she was even sitting in my seat. I said, Mommy, John, no, this is my seats. So she stood up, and then she gave me this evil look, because my mask was down. Because I'm not going to lie to you guys, mask, I cannot wear them 24/7. I cannot breathe. So she taps me, and she's like, oh, I'm an elderly woman, something, that I have to wear my mask throughout the flight. I wanted to say, I did not say that. I was very respectful. I said, I'm not going to lie to you, ma. I cannot wear my mask this whole flight. I cannot come and keep myself. Because in my head, I'm thinking, oh, this lady should have just stayed in her house because I don't understand. Why would you come on a plane with all these people and you are patrolling what's going on? Anyways, I'm sitting there for like an hour and they're still, I got up. They said something, I got up. I was like, bro, I'm coming down from the plane. I'm going to go buy food because I'm hungry because they're not even serving food. Ordinary on me, they're not even serving water. They're not even serving ordinary water. So anyways, I come down from the plane. I made a new friend. There was this guy that was sitting next to me. He was so funny. So yeah, like we talked. We went to go eat. I bought hella snacks. Do you know, guys, let me even tell you, I'm just so happy I had not eaten my gummy worms, my weed gummy worms. Else I would have just been high without a purpose. Martin J gummy no Martin. On a plane that is not moving. No. I'm happy I didn't eat it. Anyway, so we go eat. The lady even stressed that one out too. Apparently before I came, the lady reported him to the flight attendant that he was not wearing his mask. So he was already over her as well. So he even gave the lady his seat. Let her just sit by the window. Let her not disturb us. So while we're eating, because I literally balanced at a restaurant. I ordered food. To eat. And then this lady comes to us and she's like, oh, that the plane is ready to take off. Apparently the plane, they've been waiting for this white lady. I said, I'm confused. You was waiting for a white lady for a plane that's going to Africa? You didn't even delay this plane for an African person. You delayed this plane for a white woman. I don't even know if she was lying or not because I didn't see the lady rushing. So I was like, oh, so the plane is waiting for us. How come, auntie? Why are you still here? She said, should we were waiting for them. Now they have to wait for me. I said, ah, Oro, Auntie, it's Oro. She said it what? So yeah, so anyways, we're rushing back to the plane. That's how we get there. We're sitting there for like another hour. An hour goes by, another 2 hours goes by. So I'm like, what is going on? And they were like, this is when everybody just started getting agitated. People on the plane started fighting, shouting at the pilot. Some people got up. I'm going to show you guys some videos that I recorded. People started fighting with the pilot. Some people were like, no. So some people became aeronautic engineers. They were like, no, something's wrong with the plane. That's why they don't want to fly. Something is definitely wrong with the plane, that they want to come down from the plane. So I think when we're about to take off, some people said they wanted to come down from the plane because they believed something was wrong with the plane. So in my head, I'm like, if something is wrong with the plane, why would the pilot fly the plane? Do you think the pilot wants to die? Like, anyway, so 4 people got down from the plane. So you know, if 4 people get down from the plane, now other people on the plane, they have to go and look for those 4 people's luggage to offload their luggage. So that took another hour and a half. So pretty much this flight was supposed to leave at 3 p.m. Yeah, we left at midnight, guys. You heard me. We were delayed for 8 hours. At some point, I didn't even think we were flying anymore. I thought they were going to tell us to go back to our houses. Me, I was already ready to fight. I've come from Maryland to Houston. Where do you want me to sleep? You think me I'm going to sleep in the airport? I was ready for them. I was ready to fight. Anyways, we finally take off at 12. So here's the messed up thing about it. So because we're already delayed 8 hours, I communicated to my friend in Nigeria that, because he sent his driver to come get me. So I was communicating to him like, oh my God, my plane is going to be late. Please tell your driver to come at this time instead of this time, that kind of thing. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. The first 5-10 minutes of the plane ride was like really shaky. Like the turbulence was wild. I said, Motiku, why didn't I join those 4 people that left this plane? That first 10 minutes, I said, God, I cannot die in an airplane crash. God, we already talked that you gonna kill me in my sleep or something. Not on the airplane, bro. Not in the airplane. I can't die on no airplane. Please don't do this to me. So after like 5-10 minutes, we were good. I ate my gummy worms. I had to eat like 3-4 before like it kicked in, and then I finally slept. Then I woke up. I was in Lagos, not knowing that I was coming to face another battle in Lagos. I thought my battle, well, I should have known it's Nigeria. Obviously it's not over. So immediately we land in Nigeria. Obviously, you know, people, they clap, they start singing. Got videos of that too. They start doing thank you Jesus, blah blah blah. Anyways, we get off the plane, and then oh God, guys, Nigeria. Immediately we see the welcome to Nigeria sign. Chaos starts. So they first put us in one line, then they move us to another line. We moved to like 3 to 4 different lines in like the span of 1 hour, because one line you have to show your corona papers, then they have to give you, they check like your temperature, then you have to go to another line to immigration where they seize your passports. So yes, for those of you that are coming to Nigeria, they take your passport for 14 days. They schedule you for a test the next day to go get tested. You quarantine for 14 days, and then you have to go and get discharge papers. Yes, discharge. You have to go and get discharge papers before you collect your passports back after 14 days. So anyways, I was in the airport for another 4 to 5 hours. Like I was saying, I felt bad because I was supposed to land at 8 a.m. So my friend's driver was waiting for me since 8 a.m. because my friend never told his driver that I wasn't coming at 8 a.m. anymore. So yeah, so I landed at 5 p.m. I didn't leave the airport till like 9:15, 9:30. Because between like getting my luggage, them taking our passport, because obviously a lot of Oyinbo people, they didn't want to drop their passports, so they wanted to cause a ruckus, a riot. Yeah. Anyways, that happened. Obviously I didn't go get tested the next day because I was exhausted. I landed on Sunday. I don't think I went to go get tested till like Wednesday. Anyways, oh Lord, going to get tested, guys. Going to go get tested. When they put that shit in my nose, Mofeku. See, I felt it in literally immediately. Like it didn't hurt, it was just very, very uncomfortable, and it was both nostrils. So first they even chuck it down your throat first of all, one. Ah. You know that thing Cardi B said, I want you to touch that little dangly thing that right in the back of my throat. That's what they touched. That. Then they put it up my nostrils. They put it so far up that I didn't even know I was crying. By the time they were done, tears rolling down my eyes. But I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't painful. It was just very, very uncomfortable. Like, I didn't like the way it felt at all. It was actually very seamless, actually, because when I got there, it took me like 10 minutes to get my test, and they were like, oh, you're gonna get your results in like 2 to 3 days. I got it in like 5 to 6 days. When I finally got my results, I waited for Sunday to pass. Then Monday came. I'm like, oh, since I'm going to go get my facial on the mainland, because my skin is going through a madness right now, so I scheduled like a chemical peel, and it was on the mainland. I was like, oh, this is the perfect day to go get my passport and to go get my discharge. Okay, so after they send you your test, you have to go print out the paper. Then you have to go to Mainland Hospital in Yaba to go get the discharge paper before you go to the hospital before you go to the airport to even get your passport. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, since I'm going for my facial, let me just go do these other things. It's gonna be a quick 2 to 3 hour trip. Guys, I don't know why I underestimate the madness of Lagos. How can I think I'm going to go to the mainland and I'm only going to spend 2 to 3 hours and I'm going to 3 places? I don't know why I thought such. So I wake up at like my appointment is at like 9 o'clock, so I wake up at like 7 something. I get ready, and then my friend is like, oh, my driver can take you to do all your errands instead of like, because the last time I drove to the mainland, guys, I got lost for 3 hours because the mainland bridge was closed, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, so my friend drivers come, we get to 3rd Mainland Bridge, because I think I was a bit woozy. Okay, yeah, I think I had like weed, I ate that weed candy the day before, so I was still like high the next day, bro. So I think I was still like sleeping, and then bro, next thing I know, this driver is arguing with Lasma. 9 o'clock in the fucking morning, bro. I don't even think it was 9 o'clock yet. I think it was like 8:45. This nigga is arguing with Lasma. So apparently what happened is, there was a convoy. So the convoy, they almost hit his car, so obviously he went to the right lane because so the convoy could pass, and he was trying to get back into the left lane. That's how last month they put that thing in the road. I don't know what it's called. They put something in the road that can bust your tires if you like drive. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, hey, that's how problems started. In fact, this guy, I even thought like he was gonna like beg them or like say sorry. He said, what are you stopping me for? Him too, that's how he started his own madness with the last one. What are you stopping me for? Do you even have the right to stop? He started talking about his rights. These motherfuckers don't want to hear about your rights. They just want you to beg, give them some money, and we can all go. No, honey. This man started arguing about his rights. I said, who driver will he told you alone? What kind of driver is this? Who did they put me with at 8 o'clock in the morning, for God's sake? So anyways, that whole situation happens. I just see that the situation is going, like, the situation got so bad, guys, I literally sobered up. Like, any form of substances that was in my system, straight. So he's arguing with the police. No, at first he was trying to explain to them that, oh, there was a convoy. They were like, oh, this is an illegal offense. What's in so imbu? Anyways, next thing you know, he changes it for them. Do you know who I am? I'm a marine student, something. I'm calling my, so he starts calling somebody. Send the patrol team, send the patrol team. The last man officer said, you don't back up anybody. Go for anybody. He said, so him and the last mile officer, so they're trying to tow his car. So they put his hand, so he puts his handbrake up, because obviously they tow your car with your handbrake up, it's gonna fuck up your car. So they're telling him to put his handbrake down. He's like, no, I'm not putting. So the last man enters the car, and both of them are fighting over the handbrake. And that's how they're arguing. The last man said, call whoever you want to call. I want the governor to meet us here. I want the governor to meet. Anyways,
you are making mouth.
Me and you today.
Governor is coming now. I will see the general that you call now. I want the governor to meet us here now.
honestly, we could have talked about this whole thing.
Tell him to. Tell him.
I should do what?
This is so extra.
This handbrake is not going down.
Even before you guys
It's not
told.
going down.
Before you guys. Anyways, this whole situation happens. This situation does not get de-escalated, guys. At this time, I'm trying to beg for this nigga. This nigga is just escalating the situation. He's fighting them, arguing with them, telling them that this patrol team, he has called for 45 minutes. They've not fucking showed up. Whichever patrol team he called. Anyways, they end up slashing his tires. Yep, they deflated all his tires. They literally towed me in the car, guys. They towed me to the police station. What's that place in Surah? Yes. They told me to Surah police station. So I'm like, what kind of wala is this? How can somebody just wake up and next thing you are in Surah police station? Anyways, kilo call me. By the time I got to Surah police station, I called the fucking Uber and I left that madman there with the fucking police, bro. I left him there. Kilo called me. He wants to be calling Patroti. Patroti will never call. I called Uber. So when the Uber picked up the phone, I was like, oh yeah. He said your location says Surah police station. I said yeah. He said, are you under arrest? The Uber said, am I picking up a criminal? I said, what? In my head, I'm like, what's your business? Just come pick me up. So he was already acting like he has warrants. That man did not want to come in the police station. He said, don't worry, I'll meet you outside. So I'm right outside the police station. Anyways, guys, so I finally go get my facial. Obviously, I'm late. My facial appointment's at like 10. I get there like 11 something. So I'm late to that. Then I get to the Mainland hospital to go get my discharge papers. Bro, they put the place to get your discharge papers. They literally put it right next to the isolation center for people who have corona. So in my head, I'm like, I want people here. I don't understand. Why would you put somebody is supposed to collect discharge papers right next to where people have corona? You want me to catch it, Abi? So anyways, that didn't really take long. I got my papers in like 10-15 minutes. Anyways, going to the airport to go get my passport. That's where the wala started. They first lost my passport. They said, oh, are you sure you're on these flights? I said, yes, I'm sure I'm on this flight. And then other people started talking and said, yeah, she was on that flight. This is the same flight. Because the lady tried to tell me there was no Ethiopian Airlines flight that day. So she said I should show her my boarding pass. I said, lady, why do you think I still have my boarding pass? Like, she wanted me to show her my physical boarding pass. I said, I have it on my phone. I now showed her my boarding pass on my phone. She said anybody could have written that. I'm like, is this lady mad? So anyways, they finally found my passport like an hour later. It was with, she said some people that went to, what country did she even say? India or Somalia? I don't even know. I said, sis, I didn't go to India or Somalia. I don't know why you put my passport with those people. Anyways, all in all I got to say is, guys, traveling during a pandemic to Nigeria, easy. And I just really hope that when Dirty December starts, this is not how they are going to be moving, because it was a madness. I hope they're not moving like this. I hope it's not like this crazy or this hectic, because it's not going to work out for a lot of you guys. They're going to lose a lot of people's passports, one. Two, a lot of people are not going to want to drop their passports. So the airports recently opened up, so I'm not sure if they're still taking the same procedures. But guys, just get ready to fight, get ready to shout. And also, let me not lie to you guys, they've closed the Mainland bridge. So if you don't know the Mainland like the back of your hand, see, take Uber. Don't even stress yourself. Take Uber, bro. Because anything other than Uber, you are in trouble. So yes, I've come to the end of my video. I know I talked a lot, blah blah blah. But yeah, that's all I got to say. See you guys in December. Not my video, but like obviously my Dirty December crew. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Money Talks. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on my page. Love you guys.
Many money talks. Sitting watching TV and the bad girl will come on. Say you know, now money talk. See many money.